Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday the 4th of October 2024. It's morning time here in Bangkok. I'm playing the New York Times Sudoku puzzle first because the Guardian hasn't arrived. I guess maybe the setter's having a night out on the town or something like that and has not bothered to upload the Sudoku puzzle for the Guardian, so I'll get on with the New York Times. I've just finished watching a video from Denver 7 YouTube channel, which is a news, I guess, channel, I think by ABC, whereby they showed the sentencing of Tina Peters, an election denier, a clerk in Colorado. And it was brilliant. The sentencing was brilliant. He excoriated her, absolutely said everything true about so many of these people. The words that he said to her could be applied to Trump so perfectly as well. They were absolutely true. He said that she just craved fame. She told lies. She did everything she could to deny the truth. She just did stuff by herself on her own idea without listening to anybody else. It was all in her head. And it was brilliant. He said that she had not been. She was incredibly defiant. She said that she was as defiant as anybody he'd ever seen in his court. And he was certain that she'd do it all over again. And he talked about her going around. Apparently she's got some kind of podcast, and she goes around with a camera crew, and she defied the court's orders, going into talk with. Since the court case began, she defied the court's orders by going in to talk with election workers, which she was not allowed to do, with her camera crew in tow. She sounds like one of these, what do they call them? The sovereign citizen type lunatics. She sounds like one of those as well. They're often the same vein. He just said she was just interested in fame, making money from her fame. She craved the attention. And she would do it again. She would absolutely do it again if he released her. And he gave her a total of 9 years in prison. And that is absolutely just 3 years and 3 years consecutive, plus another kind of 2 years and a year consecutive sentences. And absolutely justified. And it was great. Really a chance to see actual justice in action in the US, which is something that's been lacking for those higher-ups. Of course, we've seen some of the people who committed violent acts sentenced to long periods in jail, but this is the first kind of non-violent, but one of the organisers, if you like, of that terrible atrocity in America where they tried to steal the election. That's what they did. They sort of, I don't remember their slogan was "Stop the Steal," but stealing the election was what they were actually trying to do. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku. This is the New York Times hard level puzzle. We're gonna start with our 8s like this and get into it. Right. It was marvelous viewing, I must say. Really enjoyable. And I don't like to see people sentenced to prison in general, but she deserves it so much. Seven blocking this square, 7 blocking those 2 squares, 7 blocking here and here. So I guess we have a 7 in that square there. Actually, 7s are the way to continue. I had a terrible sleep here. Awful. I feel like I've been under sleep deprivation torture. I've woke up so many times in the night. We had several storms in the night, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I ended up listening to a Rachel Maddow podcast about previous fascists in the UK, and it kept me awake. It was giving me nightmares as well, I think. Even though America is a long way from me, it's just so terrible for the rest of the world too. Oh, bang, bang, bang outside. All right, let's go through bit by bit. Oh, it looks like no threes. We are three less. There are no digit threes on the grid. Okay, all right. Oh dear, it's one of those games. All right. Don't panic, as they used to say in Dad's Army. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I've just seen a 9 blocking up here and up here, so let's do that now. And that's going to give me 5, is it? No, it's not. 5 and 2 squares, sorry. Let's continue with the 9s, since I've highlighted them. 9 blocking down here, 9 across there, there's a 9. It's only worthwhile going in order, it's worthwhile stopping going in order if you see something, right? Don't you agree? And I can start again. So we've got a bit more now. 1s are there and there. Still don't have any 3s. Okay, that's the first run through done. I see 6 blocking up here, and that puts 6 into one of those squares, blocking back down here, and 6 blocking down here, and 6 across there. So there's a 6. 6 across this way, and this way will give me a 6 here. And that's going to put 6s up there, of course. The vegetarian food festival is in full flow here. I went out for breakfast this morning. It started yesterday, actually, and the place where I normally buy my breakfast has converted to vegetarian only for a week. It happens every year. I think it's about 10 days or something like that. It's a kind of ancient Chinese type festival that we follow here in Thailand. So if you are a vegetarian, try to book a holiday for this time of the year, because other times of the year it's very difficult to get vegetarian food. But it's also much more expensive than regular. I mean, it's almost double the price of normal stuff that you can get. Okay, we've got 1 blocking this square and 1 blocking this square. So here's a 1. We are left here and here with 2 and 3, is it? I think it is. Oh, of course, our 3 is entirely unknown. What's left in this block here? 2, 3, and 5. So we've got 5 blocking down here. That puts 5s into those squares. So 5 there and there. We've got 8s there and there. We've got 6s down here. And the other number is 3, right? We have no knowledge of 3 yet. Oh dear, this could be a tough puzzle. Sorry for the long silence. I shall not be silent forever. Don't worry. As soon as I spot something, I'll let you know. And if I can't spot something in the next couple of minutes, I'll switch to pencil marks. I think the time is up for me. The only thing that I've kind of spotted is the 9-4 somewhere up there. We've got a 9 there. 9 and 4, because we've got 9 and 4 together here. Fives are there, but fives could be like that, so that's no good. Ones are down here. 2, 3. Okay, I can't see anything, so excuse me, because I don't want to spend the rest of the day, it's still in morning time here, but I don't want to spend the rest of the day playing the New York Times Sudoku puzzle. I have to fill in with pencil marks. So let's go fairly sequentially to begin with, I think. We can see ones in those squares like that. We've also got ones here and ones there. As far as the 2s are concerned, they must appear in those squares there. I'm going to avoid the digit 3, by the way. I'm not going to put in digit 3s. Oh, obviously, I mean, I can't at the moment, can I? But 4s are somewhere up there. Okay, 5s are there. And we also have a pair of 5s here. Sixes go up there. And down here. And up there. Sevens are like this. That's the entirety of 7s accounted for. 8s appear in these squares down here. And we have a pair of 8s there. And now I'm running out of ideas. 9s are down here as a pair. Up there as a pair. And that's what I can see. So it's looking bad because there are not that many pairs really. And obviously I've got a completely missing 3. I know that this square and this square is a 2-3. But that's not going to be a great value just yet, I think. So I should go about my merry way, not touching digit 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the other candidates, but I'm not going to put in any digit 3s because they will just confuse the issue at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to do this middle shoot here. So what's missing? 3, 5, 6, 8. I think it's only... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I've actually got a 3 here. Oh, good grief. I've just realised there is actually a single 3 there. Okay. How did I not spot that? Well, pretty easy. I didn't spot it. Okay, so that's a pair of 3 and 5 there now then. And so this is not a 3 or a 5. It's got to be a 2. And that's going to give me a pair of 2s over here. And 3s must be somewhere down there. For the 5s, does it tell me any more? Not yet. Right, let's just have a look across this row now that I've got 3 and 5 here. So we've got 2, 6 and 8, I guess, left. So, alright, so 6 is there. 6 blocking this square, 8 blocking that square. So I'm not going to have a single here. Should I go through once more? I think maybe let's just have a quick look through just in case something else has changed. And I don't need to be quite so severe with the candidates. Okay, nothing else really spotted for me. So let's continue on what I was going to do. I'll finish this block here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we know about the 5s? They block across here like that. So 5s are not in those squares there. 6 is not done yet. 6 blocks like this. So 6 is possible in those squares. 7, 8 blocks across here and down there. So 8 possible in those squares there. And 9 is done. Okay. Alright, which way should we go? This side here looks slightly more inviting. Or maybe... No! Of course it doesn't. Look, there's a 3 missing down here. Oh, God. Well, I don't have a chance to warm up with the Guardian today. That's my excuse. 3s are going to be there. 3s are going to be there. Let's look at this. Let's look here. 1, 2, 3. Do we know about 4s? 4 blocks down there, so we get 4s in those squares there. 5, 6, 7 is done. Oh, so this has to be an 8 because we've got 9 already, so that must be an 8. And so that's going to be our 8 here. This is a 5, and this is a 6 in this square, so it's all going to be much, much easier now. We know that's a 2. And most of the hassles are probably done here, so let's get rid of those 6s there. We also now have 6 up there like that. 1, 3 down here, that's got to be a 1 and 3 as well. Can we say which is which? No, not yet. So let's put in the other candidates then. Up here, 1 still possible in those squares there. 3 blocks up here, so 3 still possible like that. 4 is not done yet. 4 blocks across there and up there. So there are 3 possible squares where 4 can live. 5 blocks across here and up here and up there. And so we have a pair of 5s in those squares there now. 6, 7, 8, 9 all done. I think I hear the sound of rain starting again. It wouldn't surprise me. It's been raining so much in the last couple of days. Okay, I don't see anything in that chute there. Let's come along the bottom then. What do we know about the 2s? Anything? I'm going to say not really. 3, 4. What do we know about 5? 5 blocks across here like that. So 5 still can go there. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's done. Over here then, 2 blocks down here. 4 blocks across there. 5 blocks across there. 8 blocks this way and this way to give us 8 in those squares there. Oh, I've just realised that can't be an 8, can it? Look, that's got to be an 8 there now. So these 8s are no longer true. 8 is only there or there. And then 9 blocks across there and down here. And so 9 in those squares there. That must be a 3. And that has to be a 2, and that has to be a 1. So it leaves us with a pair of 1s up there. Right. There's probably something on this bottom row. Or let's see, 1. I've got to get rid of those 2s now. Got to get rid of that 3. Still a bit of housekeeping. Okay, and 9 seems to be okay. All right, so let's have another look. Okay, not getting a great deal, so let's finish off up here. We're looking for 2s, and they can go anywhere. And we're looking for 3s, and they also can go anywhere. So there's 1 more block to go. 1 block's up here. That gives us 1s in those squares there. 2 blocks up here and across there and up here to say, hey, we've got a 2 placement. Oh, sorry. We've got a 2 placed there, so these can't be 2s. And what do we know about the 3s? 3 blocks up here like this, so 3 still possible in those squares there. What do we know about the 4s? They block across here like this, so that's the 4 possibilities, or rather possibilities of a 4, I should say, in better English. 5 goes there. 6, 7, 8, 9. We are done. I wonder if I've got something else to remove. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, look, I've got 5s to remove up here. So we got 4, 9, 5, 3 numbers in 3 squares here. So that 5 and that 5 there can't be true, can they? So we're going to end up with a pair of 1 and 3 there. Let's click on the digits. Let's highlight the digits because, you know, I often forget to remove stuff when I have candidates like that. We've got pointing 5s here now, so this can't be a 5. That must be a 3. And this can't be a 5. We'll remove it. Candidacy. It is no longer standing for election. Now the only place for a 5 in this block is here. So that's our 5 and this is our 1. So that's our 3. And that will give us a 5 in this square here. 3, 5 we have already, so this is a 6. And our 1 is back over here, giving us 3 up there and a 1 down there. And you can see what's going on now. It's a kind of either or type thing. 4, 7 we have, that's our 2. That must be our 2. This will be a 3. Get rid of those 3s up there. We've got 5 already, so this is a 4, 7 in there. Here's our 6, giving us 6 in that square there. And let's get rid of some candidate 6s so we don't get confused accidentally. In fact, 6 is a finished digit. 6 and 7 are finished. What do I need along the top row? But I can see that's the only place for a 1, so let's put our 1 in there. And we have a 1 there. And let's get rid of candidate 1 there. 1 is finished as well. What do I have here? I have 3 already, so this is a 4. There's our 5. This can't be 5 down here. Let's get rid of it. And this is the only 5 in this row. And this can't be 5. We've got the possibility of 4, 9 in those squares. 4, 8 there. Okay, looking good. Almost done now. Not much more to go. The 2 blocks up here, so that will give me a 2 in that square there. 3 here, 3 there, 5 there, 5 down there. 9 in that square, 9 in that square, 9 in that square, 4 down here, 8 there, 4 there, and finish with an 8. Ta-da! There we are. So no doubt the brighter amongst you, or the ones who play the game without the need of little marks, will have done so, but not me, because I can't play the game like that very well. So that's it. Enjoy your Friday, and let's hope it leads to a great weekend too. If The Guardian comes on later, I'll play it. Thank you. Bye-bye.